This is Luma Nessence, and I am here talking about my screenplay in the vision I had for making this movie, and about the 60s. This is a little photograph of me back in the 60s in my deerskin dress that I made. And
a hippie girl.
Yeah, classic there.
A beautiful, beautiful hippie girl.
Mm-hmm. And then years later, many years later, this is another deerskin dress that I didn't make, that I bought, but me holding my screenplay, and it's been my dream my whole life. I've had this vision of making a movie about the 60s that really captures the essence of the movie, or the era.
Now it's you holding the screenplay.
Oh yeah, that's me holding the screenplay, and that's me holding the screenplay. So another decade more.
Tell us about the story in your...
The story...
What's the name of the movie?
It's called Peace.
Peace.
It's called Peace, and it takes place, starts in Laguna Beach in 1967. And it is a story of a young woman and her travels from leaving her military family to going to the Summer of Love in San Francisco, and then ending up in Mendocino in Oregon, Southern Oregon, living on the communes of the era. And I traveled around to the different communes. I hitchhiked around to the different communes.
What age were you?
I was 17, 18, 19. I lived on those communes for 5 years. And I built a house in one of the communes in Mendocino. And when I lived in Sunny Valley, the commune that's in that one photo, when I lived there, I lived in a teepee. And I lived a very free life. I didn't believe in having money on me. I didn't believe in having anything. I didn't have anything. I just always trusted in a loving universe to take care of me. And even then, I didn't call it that, but I had a faith that was my companion, that kept me supplied with everything I needed at all times. And it was magical, and it was blissful, and it was... Of course, my memories are romantic about that era, that I think that it needs to be immortalized. I think it needs to be made into a movie that captures what we were, what our ideals were, from the point of view of just a hippie girl hitchhiking around. No rock star performances, although the Grateful Dead are in the movie, but definitely the Grateful, as I joked with Billy Kreutzmann, one of the drummers for the Grateful Dead, yeah, we'll put you in the movie, but you get a couple minutes spot.
So what's your relationship with Grateful Dead?
I met Billy Kreutzmann, drummer. I went to my first show in the fall, October of 1967, and but they were in the Golden Gate Park. They were around, but I never went. I went to my very first real show. They always played places, but I went to my real first show at the Shrine Auditorium in 1967. And I met Billy, and because he was in Mendocino back in 72, 73, I met Billy, and we've been lifelong friends. And I don't see him often. I sometimes see him perform.
So why do you like Grateful Dead?
Oh, Grateful Dead.
What does it mean to you?
Grateful Dead means community. It means family. It means connection. It means music. It means Jerry Garcia, and it means tie-dye and the magic of that era. The band Grateful Dead was our band. And they lasted. They're still together. They are
the others.
the other ones. Yeah, the other ones. They're not still together because Jerry died, and because Billy doesn't play with them anymore. But they're still, Phil and Bobby are still playing, and they call it Further now, and in honor of the Further bus, which is Ken Kesey's bus, which was the Merry Pranksters, and the whole era of the 60s has just been immortalized. There's a new movie called, I don't know if it's called The Magical Trip. What was that movie? But anyway, a movie about the further busts. And so the Grateful Dead, the further band, is...
We can get that director to make your movie.
That would be good. We need to get I would love to find someone that would help me make this movie because I think it's valuable information for the world.